I've always believed that a great midsize pickup must strike a balance between capability, comfort, and cutting-edge innovation, and the 2026 Ford Ranger looks poised to deliver just that. From the moment you lay eyes on its new sheet metal, it's clear Ford's designers have sharpened the Ranger's profile. The familiar muscular stance remains, but it's been refined with bolder, slimmer headlights, a more sculpted hood, and a grille that now leans into a sleeker, more modern aesthetic. There's no mistaking its rugged roots, yet the 2026 Ranger hints at agility and purpose in every line. Step inside, and the transformation continues. The cabin feels noticeably more spacious, with seats that cradle you in supportive bolsters whether you're tooling around town or charging down a gravel trail. Materials feel tougher, yet softer to the touch, while the dash wraps around in a gentle, driver-focused curve that feels welcoming and intuitive rather than cluttered. Underpinning the Ranger's evolution is a lineup of powertrains designed to satisfy both traditional truck buyers and performance enthusiasts. The base 2.3-liter turbocharged four-cylinder returns, but it's been tuned for even stronger low-end punch and smoother throttle transitions. During my recent test drive in the four-wheel drive Lariat Edition, I was surprised at how eagerly it lunged forward, hitting 60 miles per hour in just 6.7 seconds, a full second quicker than the previous Tacoma I'd driven. It's not rocket ship territory, but it's more than adequate for highway passing and merging, and it rewards confident inputs with a satisfying surge. Yet the true headline is the arrival of a turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 in the Ranger Raptor. With 405 horsepower and 430 pound-foot of torque on tap, this brute isn't just about straight-line velocity. It's been equipped with front and rear locking differentials, beefy Fox shocks, and 33-inch all-terrain tires, ensuring that it tackles sand dunes, rocky trails, and mud ruts with the kind of authority previously reserved for full-size off-roaders. What surprised me most about the new Ranger across trims was how remarkably composed it felt on pavement. The chassis engineers have dialed in a suspension tune that smooths out highway undulations without introducing floatiness, and the steering strikes a fine balance between responsive feedback and everyday ease. Even the Raptor, with its rugged off-road hardware, manages to feel surprisingly refined when you're simply cruising on asphalt. Cornering remains confidence-inspiring, body roll is well controlled, and you can place the truck accurately with a light touch. Parking in tight city lots is a breeze thanks to surprisingly nimble turning radius, especially when the optional rear steer system is fitted. Whether you're threading between cones or driving 5 abreast on a twisty mountain pass, the Ranger makes every maneuver feel deliberate and controlled. Hauling and towing remain at the core of any Ranger's DNA, and while official Ford figures for 2026 weren't yet public when I rolled through the media drive, I'd expect the numbers to hold at or above the previous generation 7,500 to 8,000 pound sweet spot. The turbocharged engines deliver their torque early and steadily, meaning you won't find yourself chasing revs when towing a trailer up an on-ramp. On the utility front, the new bed design incorporates clever tie-downs, a wider tailgate opening, and an integrated step that makes loading gear or stowing equipment effortless. Even without carrying a full load, you sense the Ranger's robust frame and reinforced suspension can handle real-world workday demands without complaint. Fitting such a sophisticated package into a contemporary pickup also requires a modern infotainment arsenal, and Ford hasn't skimped here. SYNC greets you with a vivid, portrait-oriented touchscreen that responds crisply to touch and contains an abundance of features: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Ford's own cloud-connected navigation with live traffic. I appreciated how easily I could swipe between off-road mode readouts, music playlists, and towing configurations without digging through menus. A personalized digital gauge cluster adjusts on the fly, displaying performance gauges, tire pressures, or driver assist maps. Speaking of safety, Co-Pilot 360 now includes adaptive cruise with stop-and-go capability, lane centering assist, and automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection. On the Raptor, Ford throws in terrain management modes that tailor throttle mapping, traction control, and even shock damping to match sand, mud, or rock conditions, essential for drivers who want to conquer the kind of backcountry steps where even full-size 4X4S hesitate. Of course, the Ranger's renaissance arrives amid stiff competition. The Chevrolet Colorado flaunts a refined interior and a powerful diesel option. The Nissan Frontier offers value with a no-nonsense approach, and the Toyota Tacoma remains a dependable, off-road stalwart. Meanwhile, the GMC Canyon positions itself as a more upscale Colorado, and the Jeep Gladiator offers open-air thrills the Ranger can't match. Yet the 2026 Ranger stakes its claim through a blend of strengths few rivals can emulate: a sporty feel at everyday speeds, a genuine off-road pedigree in Raptor form, and a bed and towing platform fine-tuned for real-world hauling. Plus, its array of driver aids outpaces many competitors, offering both safety and convenience features that reassure families and thrill-seekers alike. Pricing for the 2026 Ranger is expected to land close to its predecessor's sweet spot, the base XL near $27,000 before options, the mid-level Lariat in the mid-$30,000s, and the Raptor pushing into the mid-$40,000s, though bespoke packages and appearance bundles can nudge those figures higher. When you factor in its technological prowess, dynamic refinement, and genuine off-road capability, the Ranger remains one of the best values in the segment. Whether you need a comfortable daily driver that can moonlight as a weekend adventure rig or you crave a bona fide off-road weapon with the Raptor, the 2026 Ford Ranger proves that mid-sized trucks can be more than just utilitarian tools. They can be compelling, polished, and downright fun to drive. As someone who's spent time behind its wheel, I'd say it's one of the most complete packages Ford has ever offered in this segment, and that's something worth celebrating.